think it's time to ask this question. Are the glory days over at Stamford Bridge? And I'm talking about the glory days of Roman Abramovich, the glory days of Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard, John Terry, Ashley Cole, Michael Ballack, may I even say John Mikel-Obi, maybe a little bit of Nicolas Anelka, even to recently, Eden Hazard, Diego Costa, and the likes. Is this the end of that particular chapter and the beginning of a mediocre chapter at Stamford Bridge? Remember, a mediocre chapter started at Manchester United in 2013. Until now, that mediocre chapter is still ongoing. Will Chelsea's mediocre chapter last this long? Because I do not see the reason why they should lose to practically a second side Newcastle team at Stamford Bridge. And I have to say that it's becoming one too many losses at Stamford Bridge this season. What is going on that bridge? In fact, is there still a bridge to start with?
There's no bridge. There's no bridge.
London Bridge has fallen down.
It's falling.
I knew it.
That's falling. Even the years of Drogba, at the point we lost at the bridge now.
But not that this much.
Not just free, not.
The bridge just become regular customer and everybody just come collect.
Yeah, that's bridge for you now. Bridge is an access point.
Yes. So you want me to start talking about the problems we have at Chelsea?
Yeah, please. But then what's the issue? I was suspecting that Chelsea, I mean, not on the norms, this should have been a win for Chelsea. But I was suspecting that Chelsea may not have won because maybe Liam Reznor is still one side of the set thinking about PSG. But I never thought that even Newcastle United were also thinking about a trip to Camp Nou, and because of that, he made some changes which made me feel at the beginning of the game that it's going to be a balanced game.
Newcastle didn't even play well. Just got the goal, sat back, and won. So
sat back comfortably.
So
because Chelsea did not do anything, they did not do much to bring them out of that.
The problem we're having is I once said this here. I'll still channel all our problems to the board. Because on the standard, there are some players that shouldn't have played that day. Because considering they had just few days, like 3 days to rest, and they still had to play like 3 days after. And they will still be playing the next 3 days. Someone like Enzo Fernandez, but we just have to play them because we don't have a squad that we can rotate so many players.
But should they have maybe rested Caicedo, considering the fact that Caicedo was involved in a war?
Maybe.
On Wednesday,
the reason why
the Newcastle midfield is another battlefield, and he still has another war to battle on Tuesday. Should he have maybe just rested Caicedo? Maybe try Lavia, try Andre Santos.
You should not reason he didn't rest Caicedo was because he didn't trust Lavia.
What about Santos?
Santos wasn't on the bench. Was he on the bench? I don't think he was on the bench.
It was James Caicedo in the midfield.
It was James Caicedo. So later it was Enzo. When we wanted to attack, so we had to drop Enzo backward, and so we brought in Lavia. Yeah. So it was. So let me start with the problem of the board. We don't have quality. I'll keep saying it. We don't have quality. We don't have enough quality like we used to have. There was a time I can remember there was a year we played in the FA and we defeated Arsenal's first team with our second team. Then the players we had in our second team were Mata, Oscar. The quality of bench we had then. So. But now, even our first team is not good enough. Secondly, Liam Rosinio's tactics are casted.
It's a cast.
It's cast. So, and I expect him to start doing something else from the next game. Something else. I said this the last time.
This play from the back end is...
And it is too narrow. See, it is too narrow. We play with the goalkeeper, a centre back coming close to him, and 2 centre backs going wild. It's just like a 3-5 kind of. But the problem we have building up is we need to find a way to play out, and we don't have the personnel to play this style of football efficiently. So we have to just keep going back to the goalkeeper. Going back to the goalkeeper. So after going back, and the more you go back to the goalkeeper, the more your position finds it easy to press you. So they will keep pressing you, go back to the goalkeeper, they go closer. And now the problem is, now if they get the ball, we are always in trouble. Really, where we are in trouble is because on the standard, the people that should cover, they are far away. So when they get the ball from us and they are very fast, like Newcastle was, it is very easy to counter us because the people that were supposed to come out, they are playing a little far away. We play with 3 centre backs, 2 midfielders, and then the attackers. And on the start even building up, we don't play with right and left backs. The wingers are the one, but when we want to dominate, we now play. So even the wingers, before they track back, I like to share. So that is the problem. So
I can fish all Spain.
Yes.
Even stop change.
I mean, it's just. But now today, let's come to this. Is Ramos going to be one of the shortest manager in Chelsea career? Because I don't see him surviving at most end of this season.
That's it.
And then if they fire Rosno again, who is next? Because I'm even thinking in my head now who Chelsea have not appointed, and I can't think of many managers.
Maybe Fabregas.
But will Cesc Fabregas
That's why I said maybe.
like to? The issue with Chelsea now is because it was the issue of Pochettino. It was the issue of the last 2 coaches that they fired. Pochettino wanted more power in decision concerning players that come in and players that go out. He was let go after 1 year. Maresca also dared to try to influence the players that were brought in and the players that were let go. It also ended in him being fired. It looks like they want the Lamb of God, somebody, a yes sir, yes ma coach. And I'm scouting out there right now. I don't see many yes ma, unless you get somebody like Rosen, somebody that does not have any rich CV. I don't see many yes ma coaches here. Xavi will want to be in the decision. Fabregas, I'm sure, wants to be in the decision. Julian Nagelsmann.
I believe
we will get a
first thing the management need to first do. I think they need a very good and a standard sporting director before even appointing a coach. With a very good director and a very good coach, even if the coach is not having all of those power, the working relationship between the director and the manager will still look as if the manager is also in charge, because one way or the other there will be a link up. Whatever the decision the sporting director wants to make,
they'll still communicate it and
just like Edu and Ateta, Beta and Ateta, all of this, the communication will be there and it will be like the coach is in charge. Meanwhile, it's not in charge on paper,
but they are carrying him along.
In as much as he's being carried along, I think everything will work well. Now, I was telling Chelsea fans, be careful what you wish for. They were now, all of those fans are not trying to blame the management. I've been telling them, it is this same management. Abramovich is a legend, I know, when it comes to team management. But this same management won the Conference League and won the Club World Cup, the first of its kind. So you can't call them a failure. When it comes to football management.
So Toffoli is a success at Chelsea.
Yes, you agree that you can't. No,
disagree.
You can't call them a failure. It is proven.
But they have assembled 2 flop teams now. The first one they assembled was the João Felix, the Kuku, the Nicholas Jackson.
It was that season.
They found a way to ship them out, and unfortunately, they brought in Gittins Garnacho, and he brought in Buonate, brought in Delap against them. They ship out flops.
And I want to listen to what he has to say. Go on.
And during this summer transfer window, I don't know. No Chelsea can prove it to me that Maresca is not really involved in that transfer. I would tell anybody. It didn't work out because Palmer was not informed. Everything they did in that transfer was to build the team around Palmer.
And Palmer,
every competition for him was sold. Someone that was supposed to come in as a competitor, they were not serious with the person in Xavi Simons.
Xavi Simons, yeah.
So you understand? Instead of Xavi Simons, they went for Garnacho.
No.
Yes, now.
Was it Garnacho, Facundo Buonate?
No. Like I'm talking about priority then.
Okay.
It was almost the same time. Xavi Simons and Garnacho.
Yeah,
then,
but they prioritized.
Yeah, they prioritized Garnacho and left Xavi Simons. Then they bought Nanunti and all of those things. So I
by the time they were done with Garnacho, I think Tottenham had hijacked.
I disagree with what Sunday said. I can't call them a failure, but it was very soon to be so glaring that they failed.
Okay.
The reason why I was saying that is, okay, you were talking about bringing in players. You said Maresca had hand in the players they brought in. So Maresca, the player had the hand in the player they brought in. So they brought in Facundo, they brought in Gittins.
No, it's not about what they brought in alone. I knew the
person in charge of the sporting director of Chelsea is doing rubbish, because let us be serious.
I said it's
doing rubbish. Okay, you are talking about the ownership. The ownership don't know what they are doing. Because if you are telling me you brought in Facundo and 4 months after that you sold Facundo, where is this player? Where is Madueke? Where are the replacements for these players? Madueke
is Stabio.
And you talked about building a team. We are going to build our team on a 22-year-old Palmer. Are you kidding me?
Just beyond is
at what age are you going to build that?
It was obvious.
Didn't Palmer go quiet last season?
You let go.
Palmer went quiet last season.
Second half of the season.
You let go of Nkuku. You let go of Noni.
Okay. All those guys are foolish guys. Hope you know that.
No, I'm talking the people you sold.
That is why I said they bought flops.
And then was a foolish buy.
You spent 1 billion on a transfer window and you didn't buy a striker. Is that even sensible to you? That's it.
Nuclear Jackson.
Okay, Nuclear Jackson is striker. We are going to with the pedigree Chelsea. We are going to use Nuclear Jackson to contest for the league.
He's playing
all those players Chelsea bought. You brought in Joao Felix. A Joao Felix that failed multiple failure. Didn't it fail at
No, 3 clubs failed at Barca, failed at Atletico, failed at AC Milan.
Didn't it fail at AC Milan?
See, talking about Joao Felix, I can't call Joao Felix.
You brought Nkunku.
I don't know the relationship. I don't know the issues.
You brought Nkunku, a player that was
from Leipzig,
that was injured.
Just now, that was your choice.
That's why I said that was
foolish choice of.
If that was the kind of player
that business-wise,
if that was the player,
probably they are not good. But when it comes to achievement, I'm telling you, if this
man not
lucky, luck is part of the game now. Luck is part of the game.
They were lucky. Okay, now
luck is part of the game. A management that won the Club World Cup, the force of its time.
It was the likes of
Conference League.
If it was the likes of Nkuku
against PSG,
you will be telling
let's round this up with this. Will Chelsea make top 4?
I doubt.
No, it's not about I doubt. No,
but if they can, fine. If they can get their acts together.
Even if they crash out of the Champions League.
If they know the first thing I'm expecting to crash out.
No,
they can get their acts.
That mean that they
wait. This is the same Chelsea that won 6 games consecutive.
Because if they have
if they can get their acts together, they will make top.
That was manager.
So do you think
they can? If this present Chelsea they win the next 4 matches, they win the next 4.
That's the question.
Of course.
Do you think they can?
Who do it against 2? They have Man City in those 4 games now.
And it's Man City.
They have Man City among you. It's Man
City unbeatable at Stamford Bridge. It's Manchester United unbeatable at Stamford Bridge.
You can play draw in those. See, let me tell you something. If I'm a manager of a team, Liam Roseman cannot beat me. Liam Roseman as a manager, I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you. See, you know, prior to PSG game, I said it here. I said, had it been it was Maresca as Chelsea manager, I can predict a 2-2 draw. But with Roseman, even the one I'm saying that Man City is a draw, I'm just praying. It's prayer and hope. It's not about Roseman.
Okay. It's been a very heated session, as you can see. You know, Chelsea. I mean, this is probably the first time that we have to really sweat in the studio of Chelsea matter. But then, it is what it is. Will Chelsea make the top 4 at the end of the season?
No.
He said no. He said yes. Let us make the.
I'm not saying yes. It's very possible. It's very possible.